Hey everyone, welcome to the Bitcoin Sage Show. My name's Patrick and it's January 2nd, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Decided to jump on and do a quick video because of what's happened. Looks like a bit of a coordinated dump that's happened between quite a few coins here. I'm going to jump first to Bitcoin, obviously. It started taking off and 14,000 or even this resistance level was the marker at 13,876, and pretty much as soon as it broke through that and then broke through a very important resistance level around 14,845, and it's continued on, which is very bullish. You can quickly see everything on the altcoin side started to fall apart almost accordingly. So what does that mean? That's why I keep mentioning over and over, you need to have your stop limits in place and you need to be watching that coordination between Bitcoin and the other altcoins and just the inverse relationship and what that means, so that you know that as soon as one is taking off through some important levels, that you're prepared and ready for that and not caught off guard by it. So, it's the dog that wags the tail, not the tail that wags the dog, but in some cases it doesn't work that way. But in our case, it is Bitcoin that wags the tail. So I was watching this point here, as you should have been, and looking at this larger trend and seeing that we're breaking through that trend, that this was an important point. And once that did happen, and like I told you guys earlier this morning, that this upward move that I said had to happen had to be strong and big and had to happen in short order. This could not take 4 days to happen to get to this price point right now. It had to happen exactly like it did here. So watch the video from this morning, and that's almost exactly what I said. That's exactly what happened, and you should have been ready with your trades and quickly either selling at that point, seeing that strong, and you might not always have the timing to do that. That's not always available for some people. Other trading, it's important. This is why I put these resistance levels and support levels. So once they're broken, I tend to treat them as support levels. Again, this is not overly scientific next to just high points based on volume and watching where things break out here. But using any of these points as support and resistance allows you to set your stop limits. So I had all my stop limits. So that's the only reason I'm jumping back on a quick video today, is because I got all these alerts for all these sales of big positions I had in place. And then I come back online to see it happening everywhere and made sure I got rid of anything else that I didn't have. And now I'm picking stuff up and watching to see how far Bitcoin goes at this point, in order to see if these are the beginning of, further slide by altcoins, or if we're actually going to see something of a bounce and a great buying opportunity where I can pick up everything at, 10, 20% off and start this ride up again. The move in Bitcoin is strong, so as long as there's follow through, or at least it holds in those levels, chances are that prices are going to go down here, or hopefully this is just a bit of a bounce that's going to happen as well. So I use these levels that are supposed to be support as my stop limits, and that allows me to walk away and have certain things sold. It doesn't always work in your favor, but in these cases, all of these limits allowed me to get out of my positions and now snipe and hunt for good deals on some of these coins that have really gone down and fired down at some really low levels. So some folks that missed out on opportunities are maybe looking at these. I'm watching to see what the follow through is here. XRP got a little bit of a haircut, really fired down quite low. I think at one point it looks like, underneath 12,000. So quite a big move there. Some opportunities hopefully, but we'll see what the follow through is. At this point, I'm not rushing to get back into any of these positions. Again, I'll reset up some levels and we'll see based on some of this what work is going to be required in order for us to feel like these positions are strong and will continue in what direction at this point. So continue watching our good friend Bitcoin, and let's see what the follow through is there. But as you can see across the top 10, we saw a very strong sell-off as well. We've seen a great upside move. So if this carries through and continues, then I think we'll see a furthering of the downside on those altcoins. So keep track of that relationship. Don't let go of that, even if you're not a big holder of BTC and you're a holder of certain altcoins. This is exactly why I want you to be on top of what Bitcoin is doing nonetheless, so that you can see what that inverse relationship is and how it affects you, the top 10 coins, and that'll help you trade a little bit better as well. Anyways, I just wanted to share this with everybody, and let's see what happens, and hopefully we'll see some more, and I'll update you on tomorrow's podcast and video. Have a great day, everyone.